Today we celebrate the beginning of our 8th year, and each year we've come together to celebrate another year as an organization. I've talked about what we've done and where we might be headed. This year, as we come together, I want to talk about something that's important to me. Today, I want to talk about me. 7 years ago, I was in the right place at the right time, and since that time I've been allowed by you to be a part of all of this. Then I was just a guy wondering if it was true that we were really alone, or if we could make any real difference at all. Over the years, 912 has given me a platform, not to preach or teach from, but to learn from. You and everyone who has ever sat in a meeting has been my teachers. It's through 912 that I found my voice. But you have given the words I've ever spoken or written for this cause any real power. I have been blessed, the doors have opened up for me. But it was my association with you that unlocked them. There are some people of importance who know my name, but they speak to me because of you and our name as 912ers. 7 years ago, I was much different, but being around you, I have been fundamentally changed. You have been major influences in getting my mind right. I've learned most things I believed in were flawed. I learned so much over these years, and you have been my educators, the counselors, and the motivators. I can truly say that I don't really care much what the world thinks of me, but I care very much of how I am seen by you. I've been influenced by every person who's ever been to a meeting or an event, and each thing I have gotten from you has made me a better person, an infinitely better person. Some of you helped me find God, and others have shown me what that really means. We have accomplished many things. We've shaken things up, and we have endured while many others have fallen away. You have become leaders, teachers, and advocates for what is right and good. And in every part of your daily lives, you advance our cause, those values and principles each of us strives to live by and make real by example. Those things that make 912ers and sets 912ers and our true friends apart. You have done many great things, and we are going to ask more of you. But understand, what we will ask will be difficult for most, as our society is now indoctrinated by our own government and institutions into accepting lies about America and Americans. Lies that are coming precariously close to destroying all that we know to be true. And it is carrying the truth we are going to ask of you at a time when telling fundamental truths is becoming dangerous. But for you it'll be easier, because you have minds to serve, not to be served. You also have warrior hearts. When Moses spoke to the children of Gad and Reuben, he said, "Shall your brethren go to war, and shall you sit here?" You have never just sat there, and you are now prepared to go to war for what is good and true, while most will just sit and talk. I don't know where 912 will be in a few years, or what my part will be in it. But I know with you, 912 will continue to endure as an organization. Its members, you, will continue to be leaders in our communities and influencers in your individual spheres. When we started, I was just some guy, just a dude in a hat, wondering if we could really make any difference at all. But because of you, after all this time, still working together, it is true that I'm not alone. We really do surround them, and together we have made all the difference in the world. I never really used to like to talk about me, but after all these years, I don't mind it so much, because that means I get to talk about you. Thank you for everything you've done, and for all the things to come.